Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are enjoying the online classes that you are getting of different subjects. This is your geography class. Let's begin our today's class. The topic is types of landforms. In previous class, we study about the formation of landforms, how the landforms are formed. Now, when we discuss the type of landforms can be grouped broadly into mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys. These are the different features or the landforms that we found on the earth's surface. Let's discuss one by one each of it. First one is mountains. What are mountains? Mountains make up a large portion on the earth's surface. They are an elevated part of the earth's surface crust. They are much higher and steeper than the area surrounded it. Their height is much taller, or they are much taller and steeper than the surrounded area. They are conical in shape with steep sides, with a pointed crest which is called as peak. And when the series of mountain peaks are there, that is called as mountain range. And when a chain of mountain ranges are there, it is called as cordillera. Cordillera means rope or chain. So the chain of the mountain ranges are called as cordillera. Hills are lesser in height than the mountains. Based on the mode of their formation, there are three main types of mountains: fold mountain, block mountains, volcanic mountains. Let's discuss one by one. First one is fold mountains. This I explained you with the help of diagram when in the class in which I explained you the diagrammatic representation of geographical features. Now see how these mountains are formed. They are one of the most important mountains. They are caused by the large scale earth movement which are set up within the earth crust. These stress may be due to the increased load by the magnetic intrusion of the crust. When extra load is there on the earth's surface, there is a compression on the earth crust. When such stress is initiated, then the rock is subjected to compressive force, and because of the compression, you can better understand these are the layers of the rocks, and when from both the directions, from the opposite direction, the stress is there, then it results in the wrinkles on the earth's crust. It results in the wrinkles along with the weak lines. Where are the weak lines are there with the result of compression, there is the wrinkles are found. The uplifted part is called as anticline, whereas the downfold or trough are called as syncline. So because of this, the fold mountains, where we found the folds or the wrinkles are there. I already explained this one with the help of how we can get it clearly by taking a towel, an example of towel. Now, fold mountains are again divided as old fold mountains and young fold mountains. Old fold mountains are formed around 250 million years ago, whereas they are formed about 25 million years ago. They are they are steeper and have low altitude. They have gentle slope. These mountains are having a gentle slope with a low altitude, whereas these mountains are steeper and deeper than the old fold mountains. The example of old fold mountains are the Urals in Russia, the Appalachians in North America, the Aravallis in India, and the examples of young fold mountains are the Rockies mountain in North America, the Himalayas in Asia. Now, the characteristics of fold mountains are that they are characterized by the rigidness of relief. The surface or the relief of the mountain is not smooth or plain. They are uneven. Then second is they are arc shaped. The fold mountains are arc shaped, which are constituted by sedimentary rocks. Then next is that they are situated, the fold mountains are situated at the margin of the continents. We found that most of the fold mountains are situated at the margin of the continents. Then the height of the newly built mountains or the young fold mountains is more than the old fold mountains. So these are some of the characteristics of fold mountains. Now next is block mountains. As I said about the fold mountains, that when Earth's crust bends, folds occur, whereas when cracks are there, faulting takes place. So folding and faulting are the two terms. Folding results in fold mountains and faulting results in block mountains. Faulting may be caused by the tension or compression on the earth crust, which results a cracks on the rock strata. The cracks are there on the rock strata or on the earth crust. Because of that, because of these cracks, faulting take place. That may result in the land mass of the land being pushed up between the parallel cracks and form a block, or the part by sinking the part of the land by remaining the either sides upraised or higher. In this you can better understand by this that the part get depressed, remaining the either sides of the land upraised. So the raised part is called as horst, H-O-R-S-T, horst or block mountain. Whereas the depressed part or the lower part of the land is called as graben or rift valley. Some of the examples of block mountains are the Vindhyachal in India, the Black Forest in Germany, the Vosges in France. And the feature of block mountain is that the mountains are formed in the block mountains. They are having a steep sides with a flat top. The main feature of the block mountain or the main characteristic of the block mountain is that the sides are steep by the flat topped. So due to the faulting or due to the cracks on the rock strata, black mountains are formed. Next is volcanic mountains. Volcanic mountains, as the name referred are formed are the result of volcanic eruption. When there is a volcanic eruption of volcano, along with that, what the lava comes out, the magma comes out on the surface of the earth, that start solidified over a period of time. Along with the magma, the lava, cinder, ash, many particles are there that come at the time of volcanic eruption, and it started settle at beside the vent. This is called as the vent, the part of the passage from where the magma comes out from the inside the earth's surface, and it started solidifying over the period of time. It gets solidified, making a shape of by making a form shape of mountain. This is called as volcanic mountain. The features of volcanic mountains are that it is having a steep sides. They are having a steep sides, and one more thing is there, that if the lava is acidic, the dome is higher, having a steep sides. If the lava is basic, then the dome is lower in height with a gentle slope. Steep sides with high dome, whereas having a gentle slope. So this is, and some of the examples of volcanic mountains are that Mount Fujiyama in Japan, Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, Vesuvius in Italy. So this is how that these mountains are formed. The fold mountains are the result of folding, because due to the compression on the earth's crust, on the rock strata, the folds are formed. Block mountains are the result of cracks on the rock strata, and volcanic mountains are formed due to the eruption of volcano. This is all about the mountains. In next chapter class, we will discuss about the plateaus. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.